Not showing you a thrift haul has been so hard. In my gut, I knew I could do it for cheaper. How dirty this glass is. Yeah, you can, but like, should you? Whether or not that works, we're gonna find out. I love this. Hey, welcome back to the channel. I'm so excited for today because we are finally going to do some Christmas DIYs. I have literally been holding on to some of these supplies and had these ideas in the back of my mind for weeks, and I have been dying to share them with you, especially the ones that are thrift flips. Like, not showing you a thrift haul has been so hard. I'm just so excited and ready to get into it. So before we do, I do want to just have a disclaimer and say that none of these are going to be mind-blowing, okay? I'm a firm believer that a simple DIY is the best DIY, because if a DIY is complicated, like, yeah, you can, but like, should you? You know what I mean? So for me, a simple DIY that has a really great result is always going to win, and that's what I hope that these are for you. So with that, I'm so excited to show you the first one. So you may have seen in a past episode where I thrifted these candlesticks, and to be quite honest with you, I was planning to do this project whether I found these thrifted candles or not. I was going to buy them new, but I did happen to thrift them. That being said, the day I went to thrift them, I went to Hobby Lobby, and I saw that Hobby Lobby had like a pack of brand new candles for cheaper than what I was able to get these. So this is 12 candles. I paid a total of $8 for all 12, and I think they had like a pack of 12 at Hobby Lobby for like $6. It may have been even cheaper than that. I don't know. But I can at least feel good that I thrifted these, and I'm going to give them a new purpose. I want to make a very simple but very cozy advent calendar. And so I was able to find 12 candles. In my family, we always really paid attention to the 12 days of Christmas. So like, we had the 12 days of Christmas ornaments, and we would do the 12-day countdown and add an ornament to the tree every night, and that was like really special. So I'm gonna do a 12-day countdown for the 12 days of Christmas on mine, but you could easily get 24 candles and then do like a full December countdown. And 12. It's literally that easy, just writing on a candle with a Sharpie, you guys. That took me like 5 minutes for 12 of them. May take you a little longer if you're doing 24. The Sharpie doesn't love to write on the wax, I will say, but I mean, if you just go really slow and then go back over it a couple of times and kind of do more of like dotting and dabbing versus full swipes, I mean, I think it works pretty well. And for this little DIY, I think it will be perfect. I love this. It's exactly how I pictured it, but even better somehow. Seeing it in here, especially in front of the tree, is so cozy. It's exactly what I wanted in an advent calendar. And so I'm so excited to start burning this. I kind of wish I'd done the 24 days now so I could go ahead and start, but I do want to show you one more way to do this if you couldn't find enough candles, or if you like definitely want to secure your chances of thrifting them. Here's a way to do it with just one candle. So I just marked out 12 lines, and I mean, you could do 24 lines. That way you can just burn down to the line each night instead of having a full candle each night. So it's just another option, makes it easier to thrift. And also, if you don't want to keep a candle burning so long, this could be a good option for you too. Okay, for our next DIY project, it's also a thrift flip. So I found this miniature frame for $1.99, which was a little high to be honest. It's not my first miniature frame. I actually have a little collection of them that I've grown, and I've just never done anything with them. But this one looked particularly Christmassy to me, and so I think that we can turn it, along with a couple of the others that I have, into ornaments. So basically, I'm just going to try to take off this back hinge so that way it's not hanging on the tree like that. And I printed a couple of photos from my printer. We're just going to add some ribbon and make really beautiful, very personal little thrifty ornaments. I decided to add a bow to this one. They're so fun. And that was so easy. Let's go put them on the tree. Alright, so we did our thrift lips, and today we're going to focus on DIY projects that can be used for Christmas decor. And so I spent an evening and put together this cozy little puzzle. This is a nativity scene, and I mentioned in my Christmas Decorate With Me video that I got it because I loved the colors of it, and I've been looking for a nativity scene to use at Christmas time, and I just have not found the right one yet. And when I found this puzzle, I fell in love with the colors, and I thought we could use it to make some really great Christmas art. So, like I said at the beginning of this video, none of these DIYs are going to be mind-blowing, but I think that this is a really great, not just DIY home decor project, but a great Christmas activity. So find yourself a holiday-themed puzzle. It can be Winter Wonderland, it could be Santa, it can be a nativity scene, whatever puzzle strikes your fancy, and put it together as a family, and then we're going to frame it to make artwork that we can use for years and years to come, and now you have a great Christmas memory plus some Christmas art. So I put this together. I had like a cozy little evening with the tree and watching TV and putting together the puzzle, but I also hunted down this frame. I don't remember how much I paid for it. It's literally been in the back of my thrift closet for I don't even know how long. I think, and I could be wrong, I think this is the one that I got for like $1 at some crazy thrift store. I think they were just trying to get rid of it, and I don't think it had a price tag on it. I think I just took it up to the counter and they were like $1, and I was like, yes! So I've had it in the back of my thrift closet this whole time, and I realized that it is pretty much the perfect size for this puzzle, and it already has the wire to hang it from. So all we need to do is clean it up because, y'all, I don't know if you can tell how dirty this glass is, but it is so dirty. I don't think I ever cleaned it. So I need to do that. And then I also need to find some kind of backing because this one didn't come with one. So we're going to start cleaning this up. Alright, so now that we have a clean frame, we need to figure out how to get the puzzle in there and keep it in there since this did not come with a back. Obviously, that is the disadvantage of using a thrifted frame. Also, this puzzle is like this much too big for the actual glass part. So I think I may have to take off the whole like outer edge or two to get it to fit. So I think I'm going to start with just one layer of the grid and then kind of work my way out from there, and hopefully then it will fit. So I actually cut a piece of cardboard like off of a random box. to the exact dimensions of the glass here, and I'm using that as like the backer board for the puzzle, and also using that to kind of size this puzzle. And I can already tell I'm going to have to remove a couple more layers than I thought I was going to have to, but I think it'll be alright. I think the gist of it will be in here. Also, I'm sure you've seen where people use like Mod Podge and keep their puzzle all together permanently. To be honest with you, I didn't want to commit to that this year. I love putting together puzzles, and I can see myself wanting to put this puzzle together again. So I'm going to try to do this in a way where I could, you know, take it out of the frame and do the puzzle again. Whether or not that works, we're going to find out. This is going to be tricky because I chose not to glue the puzzle down. I think if we do this right, now let's see what we're dealing with here. That's not bad. That's not bad. We just need to find a way to secure it in here now. I think what I've decided to do is painter's tape over the edge where the puzzle is, and then packing tape over the painter's tape, so that way it's attached to the frame but not going to damage the puzzle, hopefully. We're going to see how well this works. So that turned out pretty well. Truthfully, I do think that I did it the hardest way possible by not gluing it. I think if you glue it, it's as simple as putting a picture in a frame. But when you don't glue it, it's very difficult to get it into the frame without it falling apart. So I do think that that was a lot more difficult than it needed to be. But I am glad that I did it that way, so that way I can reuse that puzzle next year, and I can take it down, I can redo it, or I can leave it. Like, I have options. So I am glad I did it that way, but if you want it to be as easy as possible, I would just Mod Podge it, glue it, call it art. But I'm going to show you options. So moving on to the next DIY project. I'm actually really excited about this one because these are going to be decor for my tree. And a few videos ago, we went shopping for Christmas decor, and I found these really cool Christmas tree clips that looked a lot like this, and they were $1.25 a piece, which honestly not bad at all, but in my gut I knew I could do it for cheaper. So I didn't get any, and I just happened to hop over to the Dollar Tree that day, and I found these. So this is a stem that has 7 flowers on it, and the entire stem was $1.25, the same price as one flower that was already on the clip. I ordered this bag of clips off of Amazon. It's a bag of 48 of them, and I believe it was like $7 and some change. And so I did the math for you, and I rounded up, and even rounding up on this bag, rounding up, that will make each of these clips that we're about to make less than 25 cents a piece. So I call that a win. So all we're gonna do is cut the flowers off and add them to the clips. But what's really cool is that these clips are actually made as Christmas tree clips. So they actually already have a little area where you can weave your wire from your flower in there and then smash it down. So there's actually no need for hot glue. All you really need is wire cutters or scissors. It's just easier with wire cutters in order to clip the flowers off, because this already has the clip built in. And I will make sure to link these clips for you. I'm pretty sure it's the first thing that I've used that isn't like completely thrifted or like random. So I'll be sure to link these for you, because what's really cool is that you don't have to do this just for Christmas clips. Like, you could do this for any faux floral or pretty much anything that you want to attach. You can totally customize these clips and use them for wreaths year round, or use it for garland or any kind of decor really, because they're just really versatile little clips. So I'm gonna make a bunch of these and we're gonna style our Christmas tree. These turned out so cute. It's such a simple little DIY, but you guys, I saved so much money on these because these are only 25 cents a piece to make. Actually, less than, like, I rounded up a good bit. So less than 25 cents a piece to make versus $1.25, which was the cheapest I saw. I made a bunch of them and they added so much to the tree. And I also was able to get so much more out of those stems, since I was able to use each flower individually versus just like the whole bunch thrown in there. To me, this looks more intentional, and I can actually group ones together, so I don't have to have them all individual. I can group them together and make them look more clustered. Also, these would work great on a wreath as well. So we might be adding some to wreaths later on down the road, but I think that's a pretty successful and simple DIY. Okay. I have saved my favorite one for last. Or at least I think it's going to be my favorite one. I'm the most excited about this one. This project, I'm actually going to try to dupe the most beautiful Nutcracker embroidered napkins that I found while I was looking for Christmas decor. So I found this photo on Pinterest. Fell in love with these napkins, even though nutcrackers are not my thing, but they are my mom's thing. And so I was like, oh my goodness, I think she would love these. But the price was a little higher than what I was willing to pay to get them for her, because honestly, she doesn't love like objects and I don't know, like icons. Like, I don't know how to describe it. She, just because she loves like a character doesn't mean she wants it on everything, if that makes sense. So I wasn't even positive if she really wanted these napkins. But then I got to thinking, could I dupe it? Could I do a dupe of it? And so I went hunting and I found these iron-on Nutcracker patches, and they are so stinking cute. They look embroidered, but they are just iron-on patches. They were the perfect size and they're just so pretty. So I got this set of patches, and I got this actually really pretty set of linen napkins that, honestly, I'm going to link these because I'm pretty sure they came in different colors. And even if you don't do the dupe, This is just a great set of napkins. I may have to go get some for myself, like in different colors for different seasons. They're just like a really great set of decorative napkins and really affordable too. So I'll make sure to link both. We're going to make my mom a set of these Nutcracker napkins and hopefully do it for a lot cheaper. These turned out so cute. And I had a feeling that they would. I just didn't see where it could go wrong. And I love these. And I cannot wait to give these to my mom. I think she's gonna love them too. I'm gonna wrap them up and make them look really pretty with like a ribbon on it. And with that, I think we are done with our Christmas DIY projects. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed all the projects, even though they were really simple. But like I said at the beginning, even though none of them were mind-blowing, I feel like sometimes those are the best ones. But let me know what you think, and definitely let me know if you try any of these out. This one is a total winner. I cannot believe how good of a dupe this is. I'll make sure to leave everything that I can leave linked for you in the description. And as we're watching this, we're about 1 week into Thriftmas. So if you are not following me over on Instagram, make sure to go do that so that way you do not miss out on any more Thriftmas fun. You can get caught up, and make sure to enter the Thriftmas giveaway so that way you have a chance to win the Thriftmas giveaway box. And I will be announcing that winner on Christmas Day. So if you have not already entered, the details to enter will be both in the description and over on Instagram. I hope to see you over there on Instagram, and if not, I will see you right here next week for the next video. Bye guys!